Now I want to introduce the skill or the steps in exploration or creating a pool of shared understanding. Remember that the process of dialogue started in the invitation stage with a three-legged leveling statement. The essence is, number one, here's my concern. Number two, I want to understand your point of view. And number three, let's agree to work this out so we both feel good about it. Well, a leveling statement is an invitation to dialogue. It helps us transition quite naturally into this phase that we're talking about now, the exploration phase. So look at this diagram of what I mean by exploration. The exploration phase includes two major skills, inquiry and advocacy. Inquiry is encouraging other people to disclose their own point of view or their inner experience, and then listening with empathy. I inquire by asking questions like, what's the situation as you see it? How do you see things? What are your thoughts and/or feelings about what's going on here? Or even, how did you arrive at your perceptions and assumptions? Advocacy, on the other hand, is disclosing my own point of view or inner experience. This is the situation as I see it. These are my thoughts or feelings about what's going on. This is how I arrived at my perceptions and assumptions. And then typically we end advocacy of our own point of view with inquiry. How do you see it differently? We go back and forth, balancing inquiry with advocacy and advocacy with inquiry as long as it takes to come to a shared understanding. The process isn't linear. It's not like we all go around the room taking turns stating our point of view. We allow the conversation to evolve really quite naturally, one person speaking at a time with others listening to understand his or her point of view. No one person dominating airtime. And this may go on for some time, depending on the complexity of an issue, until it seems like we have all of the points of view. All of the points of view have been stated or have been added to our pool. If someone has been leading the conversation, he or she might ask, is there anything else anybody has to say? Are we missing anything? Is there anything that has been shared that anybody doesn't understand? I want to say that this shared understanding is not the same as agreement. It's understanding the various assumptions and points of view of the situation that is necessary before we actually come to agreement.